Okay, we're back at the beehives today on a beautiful day. Today's goal is I have decided to switch out my feeder system. Um, it was, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. This here is what I'm going back to. I've got one of these in there already. This is where you put the food in here and you set it on top of the hive. The bees climb up here and they can come down and get the food. But the bees want to fall in there and drown, and so they have this little cup that goes over it, and they kind of go in that little space there. And the cup has ridges to try to help the bees hold on to it so they don't fall into the uh, liquid sugar water and drown. Um, Last year I had a lot of bees. It seemed like they had some bees drown, and so I went away from this system. But this year, in my first hive, I've got this system in here, and there's not been a bee drowned yet. I like this because there's nothing to take out of the hive. I just take the lid off, pour my sugar water in, walk away. So I'm going to try this again with all of them. So I'm going to switch out to these. I bought enough to where I have all but one hive that I can put this in. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Also going to be, I'll show you here on my hives. I've got this, I'm going to call it an entrance reducer. But it's a type of entrance reducer I like. You can reduce it lots of ways, but it also gets lots of uh, oh, sorry about that. It also brings in lots of air for the bees, so you can always just close these off. But it makes it hard for the bees to take out any dead bees out of here because they got to climb them up here, and it's hard for them to clean their hive up. So I'm going to take this bottom row off, scrape the board here, and put it back together. That's the plan if the bees agree with me. Again, I'm not going to force them. If they're not happy with it, then I'm not happy with it, because an unhappy bee is not my friend. And so, all right, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's get started. And I'm doing it. I haven't fed them since the week before when that hurricane was coming through. That's when I fed them last. So it has been a while. So hopefully the food's empty. That's kind of what I want to do. You know, I don't like sugar water all over the place. And so that's the deal, is to try to do this while all the feeders are empty too. So I'm not having to take the feeder boxes off and have sugar water everywhere. So let's see how this hive is doing. Of course, I didn't bring everything. I forgot my smoker. So I'm going to run over and get my smoker. While I get my smoker, I'll let you watch the bees go in and out. So I'm also trying a microphone out today because I know when I walk away like this, you guys can't hear me talk. And the reason I make these videos is for my mom to see what I'm doing. She likes to watch them back home in Evansville. And so, all right. Smoker's looking good here. Give them a puff. Some people says that calms them down. I think it gives them a warning I'm coming, so it gets them all ready to get me. Who knows? I just do what I'm told. So I've not learned either way or another, which is the best way or not. So let's take off this feeder here. See how things are going. Like I said, first thing we want to do is always see how heavy the hive is. So I will do that right now, see how we're doing on weight. Oh, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. So, all right, let's see what's happening inside the feeder box. So, let you take a glance inside too. So that's my feeder. Holes for the bees to come up if they want to come up and say hi. And let's see if the feeder's empty. And oh yeah, they drink it out. So, all right. So I will be filling that up again today. Hope I made enough syrup. I don't know how many gallons I made, but I made a lot. So get this box out of the way here. Again, I'm trying to get to the bottom box today. So I'm just going to leave this top cover, I'm going to call it the top cover on. Bring you guys down to the next level. So, all right, let's take this guy off here. And again, like I've told in all my videos, I always turn it. Breaks off anything there. Let's see how excited the bees are. So I have not gotten in this beehive, this box at least, since I have mited them. Let's get this guy out of the way. Okay. Do a little cleaning up. This stuff here is the reason I twist my hive, because this was connected to the twist the box, because this was connected to the frames above. And if I were to just pick straight up on it, I'd pull this whole frame out and it would be all kind of a mess. So if you twist, like here, you can actually see where I twisted it off. And that way you don't pick up the frames up and make a big problem for yourself here. This stuff here I'm scraping off is propolis. They love to just put this stuff everywhere to hold the hive together. Oh, there's some fresh propolis there. Okay. Get off, bee. Okay. Let's take this off real quick. This has not been off for a long time. I'm going to try to do it with the entrance reducer thing still on, so I don't have to readjust that. And I thought I was going to put it on top of this box. Got myself in a predicament. Oh. Predicament solved. All right, let's see if this comes off easy now. Yeah. Oh, well, it came off anyways. All right. Nothing to clean down there, so maybe this is something I'm not going to do today. So they've been on for a long time, so I just thought there would be something to clean, but there is not. So That gives you a good chance to look inside the box here. This box was really light. We'll take a gander and see what's inside of it. The box I looked at the other day was all, that's where it kept all of the, with the sunlight here, it's hard for me to see what all I got on the camera. My smoker died on me. Come on, Mr. Smoker. If you're going to get in a hive with all these bees, you want your smoker smoking well. And it is not. So I'm not going to get in this one. We're just going to move on. Oh, come off of there. Oh my goodness. This one is the heavy one. Looks like all the bees are pretty much out of the way. All right. Whew. I don't know how much that thing weighed, but when you're winded after you lift it, that's some weight. So, all right. Gonna grab my feed now. So those are some hungry bees in there. They want their food. So, all right, so let me go grab their food for them. So again, when I'm filling up those containers, I like to keep the food way far away. But since I have to pour it in there, I can just leave it on there and pour it straight into that dish. So, all right, Mr. Bees. Okay. All right. Need your bees out of there while I fill this up. I did not make enough to fill these up all the way. I'll come back tomorrow or sometime. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. And with another whole load of syrup. It takes me about, each of my little rounds of making syrup costs me, well, it doesn't cost me. It takes me a 5-pound bag of sugar. That's what I usually use. So there's that guy on top. And wow, all the bees are kind of hiding in there. Put the cover back on and we're done with this one. All right. Okay. See you on my next little video. I'm going to just turn this off so it's not such a long video, and we'll make another one on the next hive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very professional. What are you doing there, Timmy?